You know, originally I wanted to be a play-by-play broadcaster, and I remember hearing an interview with Dan Rather, and he talked about if you were going to be a sports reporter, you needed to have a news background first. So I started out in news, was a cops and courts reporter for a while in Bellefontaine, Ohio, and always loved sports, always wanted to get into it, and kind of got off my broadcasting track and then went into a print track. And the more I got into print, the more I liked it, the opportunity to go in depth on a story, the opportunity to do more than you could do in 30 seconds on television. And so I got into print, and I really grew to like investigating when I moved to Miami in 1986. I was with the Miami News, the afternoon newspaper, in a JOA with the Miami Herald. And at that point in time, I was covering college football. Well, if you think about it, if you're an afternoon paper with no Sunday edition, a college football game is played on Saturday afternoon. So the Herald gets an edition out on Sunday morning, and the Herald gets an edition out on Monday morning before you get your first edition out Monday afternoon following a college football game. So it was clear I couldn't just cover the normal storylines of a college football team. You had to dig in, you had to write other things that the Herald wasn't going to write. And as I did that, and as I learned about newspaper competition, worrying every day when I opened my apartment door to find out what would be in the Herald, did I have that, did I not have it, kind of the investigative bug in me grew, and the reporting bug in me grew and developed over the years.
How did that news background really help you as a sports reporter?
I think the number one thing that it helped me with was if you're writing cops and courts and you're trying to find out things that are going on in the court system, or you're writing about the salary of a police chief or a county sheriff, you very quickly find out that that relationship between you and the people you cover is an adversarial relationship. You can't be their friends, and they're not going to be your friends. And you're going to get criticized, and you're going to get the cold shoulder from time to time. And so it never bothered me when a coach was harsh with me. It never bothered me when somebody would try to shut me out, because I dealt with that before. And I think a lot of sports reporters, even in that era, were more into covering teams because they were fans of the team, because they, liked the sport. They wanted to be around it. They wanted to go to games or whatever. And that was never a concern of mine. If a coach was, a little bit cold with me, gave me a cold shoulder or whatever, I just figured that was part and parcel of doing my job the right way. So the news background helped me in that regard.
You see the job of a sports reporter as being what?
I see the job of a sports reporter as being a reporter. You cover sports, but you're a reporter first and foremost. You can't be friends with the people you cover. You can't go out to dinner with them. You can't, please don't show up at a game wearing the colors of the team you cover. I see that now a lot, and it just sickens me, because the battle is lost before you ever pick up your tape recorder or your notebook. If you're wearing the Ohio State sweatshirt or a Cleveland Browns sweatshirt or anything that's team affiliated and you're covering that team, I don't have a lot of hopes for you doing your job the right way. And the other thing I would say for a sports reporter is, if you go to a game and you care who wins, again, you've lost the battle. You're there to report on what happens, and you're not there to cheer your team on, certainly, and you're not there to inside be cheering and caring about the outcome.